The next 5 years could be transformative if you plan correctly. If you use this flexible approach, you will stay ahead in your industry changes, you'll be able to seize new opportunities, build a career that is not just successful, but is very fulfilling. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Okoyemi and this is The Evolving Woman. Let's get right into business. Now let's talk about the traditional problem of career planning. So there is a traditional checklist that people use. It is always like, get a job, get promotion to the next level, get a new skill, then switch your job, life goes on, then retire, and like that. This is the traditional approach. And if you continue this way, you will not make this significant leap that you really need to make in your career. This type of planning is about positioning yourself in the right path no matter the changes that occur. And the first one is never stop learning. The title is make sure you're learning every now and then, either online courses, either workshop, either seminar. But there is a twist to this. It is not just any learning. It is not just anything that comes your way, or it is not just anything that you feel like I should learn. It is focusing on the skills that are emerging, focusing on the crucial one, where the world is going. Say the next 10-15 years, you can see the world. That is a skill you're learning. Learning things that are relating to technologies, artificial intelligence, leadership skills, because no matter what, AI cannot take over the leadership skills that is needed. So this is also still very relevant. But leadership skills in what? Leadership skills not just in the mere leadership skills in digital information. The next point, I know that when you're getting a job, this is one of the questions I do not like answering. Where do you want to be in the next 5 years? I detest this question with all my life because I always feel the question, or not that I always feel, but it's one of the questions that made me feel one of these jobs that I really wanted to get into. I do not like the job. I do not like the question rather. Instead of checking into where you want to be in the next 5 years, don't be too rigid on that. Make it more flexible. Break it into chunker ones. Where do you want to be in the next 6 months? What do you want to learn in the next 6 months? What do you want to achieve in the next 6 months or in the next 1 year? Actually, we allow you to plan as you go. It allows you to adjust as you go. It allows you to evolve as you go. So instead of saying in the next 5 years, I want to become a manager, say in the next 1 year, I want to build my leadership skills and seek opportunities to lead certain projects, at least 3 projects within the next 1 year. Okay, I think 3 might be too much. At least 2 projects within the next 1 year. So this is more realistic. This is more achievable. Instead of dreaming I'm going to be a manager in the next 5 years, you're looking at the short-term ones. You're looking at things you can accomplish now. How you can lead a project, how you can achieve a particular skill, how you can learn and acquire a particular skills within 6 months or within 1 year. So this is more like, it's more realistic. And in the next 5 years, being a manager might not even be like the so to say the best thing like in the whole world. Now it can be something else, but when you have a shorter goal, you are able to adjust, you are flexible on things. So this approach actually helps you to focus your mind on growth while you are still being very much adaptable. Another point is network like your life depends on it. This is how to make your 5 years plan. You network like, okay, if I don't network, you network like it's like if I don't eat, I might die. So if I don't network, something might happen to me, kind of. So network like your career depends on it, because it actually does. What people don't understand is networking is not just about meeting people and saying hello. It is about building relationship, building support to them. It's about profiling a way that you can actually be of help to them instead of being of help to you at that moment. There's one skill I learned about networking is that when you're meeting somebody, everybody in a way, we are all selfish, and we want to be helped in one way or the other. I wouldn't want to go to an event. Of course, I want to go to an event and be of help and make impact to people's life. But in a way, I would also appreciate if I can see someone who is willing to help me as well and help me to gain more money, or help me to gain more influence, or help me to gain anything I really want to gain at that time. So when you have this networking mindset, like build a relationship and be willing to give yourself first, be willing to say, okay, this is something I can provide for you, okay, I can actually assist you this way. It will help you to build this strong relationship and this strong connection with a person. Identity is not all the time realistic, but when you have this mindset, it will give you a better head. Make it a habit to connect with people, attend conferences, stop sitting down in the comfort of your home when you need to attend conferences, attend organization programs. And when you're there, don't just sit down on your seat and press phones and check media. You need to learn to connect with people. You just need to say hello. You just need to. Recently, I've learned about my networking skills and connection, and I begin to prepare ahead things that I could say when I get to an event. So when I get there, it doesn't look like, because in a way I'm kind of introverted, so it doesn't look like I don't know what I want to say or what I can actually put that table down. So I just have a quick brief on my head, like 1 or 2 questions in case I meet this person or this kind of person. This is what I'm going to say about me, or this is the question I'm going to ask about the person. So it's really help you to have something you want to say. It helps you to start a conversation, to build a relationship, and that is how networking works. Another point is be ready to embrace change and be ready to pivot. You must have this mindset of openness, of adaptability. There is someone in an organization, let's name her Sarah. Sarah was just a mid-level manager who is just into managing projects and all, but she realized that okay, there's this AI thing that is really coming on, and personally she decided to just go into it and begin to learn things about this and just gather knowledge about this thing. And when a company, an organization decided to say, okay, this is something that is coming up, we need to venture it, there was opportunity for her immediately to move into the next level, because when they're asking, do anyone have knowledge about this particular thing? She was like, oh, I've been learning this, I'm doing this. So it gives her more opportunity. So you don't have to be like, okay, this is my career path, this is what I'm following, this is what I need to accomplish if I want to be this. You need to have this open mindset, like, what is evolving, what is moving on at this time, what are people doing at this time that you feel okay, in the next 5-10 years is going to be more efficient or more proficient. Then you begin to invest yourself into it, you begin to learn this thing. So to round it up, I just mentioned 5 things that you really need to learn, or 5 things for you to put in mind to have a best or a very good career plan for yourself in the next 5 years. The first one, research and identify the job provision that will be involved in the next 10 years, and these are the skills that you need to learn. The second one is network like your life depends on it. Sometimes I see networking as a very selfish investment, and it's not something we can deny ourselves from, but it is what it is. You just have to maximize it. So network as much as you can for your own benefit. And the third one is set short-term goals and be more flexible. Stay open to change because the world is dynamic, things are evolving, and focus on making impact. Think about the problem you can solve, the solutions you can bring to the table, rather than thinking about the ladder you want to climb. Think about the value that you can actually bring to the system, or that will make you relevant anywhere you are. Stop eyeing your manager's role. Focus on what you can learn, the solutions you can bring that can even take you much more than the role that your manager is in currently. Do you get that? So thank you so much for watching to this content. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you again in my next video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And this is the Evolving Woman. We evolve every day, we get better in things. This particular platform is for us to come together and talk about things that will make us much better in the future, so that all of us will meet at the top. All right, thank you so much for joining again. I'll see you next time. Bye.